2012, my eldest son was diagnosed with autism. He was 3 and nonverbal. He had very limited interest, so I found it very hard to connect with him. And that's when we were recommended by early childhood professionals to introduce visuals. Now, when we talk about visuals, we made the mistake of initially introducing Boardmaker, which are very easy to obtain on the internet. And Boardmaker, if you're unfamiliar, are symbols and illustrations using line drawings. The problem with Boardmaker is the child will initially have to understand what those symbols or illustrations represent, and some children may never understand these. So visuals, we're talking about photographic images, and we quite quickly recognised also that the photographic images needed to be on a non-distracting background. If there's something in the background, this tended to become a focal point when it came to working with these for early intervention. Amazing. Once I introduced the visuals, I quickly came to understand what my son did and didn't know. I also had that joint shared attention which we were lacking and is often lacking with children with autism, and I was then able to go on to be able to teach him through the visuals, starting off with matching, pointing, and he started to vocalise alongside me with the images. Oh gosh, there's so much pressure placed on parents with a diagnosis such as autism for early intervention. We're told that it has to be intensive and you have to get in as quick as possible for the best possible outcome. So whilst I was sourcing these images online and printing and laminating, I thought, couldn't there be just one less pressure placed on parents? Imagine if you could just jump online and buy all the visuals in one hit. Yes, so I met with early childhood providers and asked them what they actually wanted to see in these box of visuals, and that included OTs, speechies, ABA therapists, teachers, childcare workers, and also students that are working with children with disabilities. And together we have come up with the flashcards. It's now been delivered across hundreds of households in Australia and multiple orders overseas as well. So UK, Ireland, New Zealand, Singapore, Belgium, and the latest order was Cambodia, so we're very proud.